I'm Rasnades. I'm from London, like Triller Jermaine. You might know my face on the music game, but right now jumped in a podcast game. Keeping it real, that's the aim. With no rumors, no hearsay, just real life guests. Vibes in a way, and all of the hot topics in the U. This is the reasoning. Come have a reason. This is the reasoning. Let's have a reason. This is the reasoning. Come have a reason. This is the reasoning.
Greetings, people. Them right now, you're listening to the Reasoning Podcast. I'm your host, Rasnado. Today, you know what? Today we got some baseline royalty in the building. You know, it's all mad and that. You get me? Baseline innovator, innit? Really, innit? One of the pioneers. Had some big songs out there. Went on to own his own businesses and stuff. He's a family man. He's my brethren. What the hell? You know what I mean? So today, we got none other than Mr. Yes himself, SG.
My brother.
Yes,
family.
Love the intro,
love the
you
intro.
made it. Yeah, we all got
yeah.
the intro's the most, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, yes, S. Welcome to the Reasoning Podcast.
Big up.
I know you've seen what goes on here already because you know you're insider, but yeah, it's your time now. So S, start this off cliche. You know what I mean? So we're gonna start off, get into it. And what's your heritage? I don't even know this. What's your heritage, my bro?
Both parents, Jamaican heritage. My dad was born in Jamaica. My mum was born here, but parents from Jamaica. So yeah.
So it's a Caribbean settings then. Both Jamaican.
Caribbean settings.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And where were you born?
Dudley Road.
Bloody hell. Everybody who comes on here is born and sits Dudley. Like, that's good though still, Kai. I understand it's foundation, but everybody. Okay.
Yeah. Born and raised Handsworth.
Yeah, I was going to say to you, what area did you grow up in?
Handsworth.
Yeah?
All my life.
All right then. So how was life growing up for you?
Bless, you know, what would I say? Yeah, life was good, you know. Dad's a drummer. He was a part of a band Steel Pulse. He was a founding member.
What, like Steel Pans or?
Steel Pulse.
What's that? Explain, please.
It's a reggae band, fam.
So he played he played just the drums?
Yeah, he was a drummer in it, but as youths, they had the band in it, Steel Pulse.
Okay, that was the name of the band. Yeah, I get you now.
Yeah, they were international. Come on, Ras. You get me? Big. Yeah, man. Boom. But
I probably know their tunes if I heard them.
Yeah. Handsworth Revolution.
Oh.
Ku Klux Klan.
I didn't know that. Oh, that's your dad?
Wow.
In that group?
Let me get to it. He was an original member. Like, he started. He was, you know what I mean? Then my uncle stayed with the band, Steel Pulse, and then my dad did his own thing. He's an artist as well. You know what I mean? So, yeah, being a drummer, though, that's what I grew up on. My dad being a drummer. So he would be just practicing downstairs. The first house we had a cellar in it. So he'd be down in the cellar just slapping up the drums in it. So it's one of them ones, man was always in tune with rhythm and music in it naturally.
Definitely. If he was hearing drum patterns, bro, that's serious.
Yeah,
So did you get into it yourself?
Drumming, nah.
Or any instruments?
He used to show men in that, but it just wasn't. You
don't appeal to it, innit? Yeah.
Obviously, you know where it's led to. Man developed the brain and doing his thing in it, but I didn't know the programming it was giving man at the time when I was a youth. You know what I mean? As a 4-year-old, then let's say, hearing my dad slapping up the drums and that, going nuts and that, and it's only now as a big man, I'm like, yo, it's raw, sick. Like, it's sick.
So did you grow up with both parents in your household?
Grew up with both parents, blessing, give
that's
thanks
good,
and
man.
that, you get me?
Proper. We like that on the reasoning. Let them think that we like on the reasoning.
Only child as well, it's mad. Got a half brother, but growing up.
Are you an only child, bro?
Only child, it's mad still.
Bro, I didn't know this, man.
Yeah, man. So man be like, yo, SG selfish, blood. You're only child, blood. Yeah, low ski, no. But yeah, I went like I know a lot of people start thinking, oh yeah, you're only child, innit? You're spoiled, innit? But I wasn't really spoiled with gifts and stuff like that. It was probably more time loving it, but not love like, because you know how black households are. I don't know if your parents ever told you they loved you, but my parents ain't really said that. Like, yo, son, I love you. And that.
Yeah,
It weren't
it's-
like that,
it's not-
but
it's not- it's not
you
like
know,
a-
it was a greater love in it. Like, they got the best for man and that, and this, that. So I will say I was
Like, you see,
blessed
the
in
only
that.
child I can semi-relate to still because I was the only child up until a certain point, you get me? And a decent point, so I know. A decent stage, like to my life, I was like at 11 or something, so I know. You get me?
I
Yeah.
think that's what made man be a outward you, and I was just always outside. From early, like
Because you got no company inside.
yeah, like man used
Same
to go
like me.
to like certain man's yard, like C4's family and that. You get me, like Marcel and that. Get me, big up Marcel and that. Me and my cousins would land at his yard, play computer and do them things. You get me? What am I doing in my yard? with my whole
Yeah, I know.
family? You get me?
Nah, no, I feel you, man. That's the same
Like,
thing I used to go through,
outside
man.
from early.
All right, then. So what schools did you attend?
St James Primary.
St.
That's-
James, where's that
That's
now?
Top Handsworth, that is.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, man, you know, like, around the corner from the church, St. James Church,
Yeah, yeah,
right,
yeah.
the man them, you get me?
Yeah, yeah.
But boom, St. James and St. John Moore. And I will say St. John Moore was a good school. It was located in Handsworth, but we had band them from Newtown, Handsworth. It was a nice little mix, though. Nice
Before
mix.
things got a bit...
Yeah.
remember-
Obviously, you leave and then everything changes, but during school, I say there was a mix, but there weren't really no white people, blood. It was a mad thing.
So it's just in a city for you.
Yeah.
So how was you academically? I asked this because I know that academically you've done well in life, you get me? Like when I say you've done well, to people who I know anyway, me, when I've met you, when you've told me some of the things you've done and achieved academically in life, even if you don't think it's great to yourself, to me,
Yeah.
I say, right, like, yo, you done your thing like that. So how was you academically in school?
I'll tell you straight, I was very laid back in it, chilled in it. Ain't gonna lie, man.
Was you a top set though? You seem like a
set
top
for
set guy. Yeah, man.
Man done
You're a
stuff.
thriller, you get me? You're in thriller, you get
Nah,
me?
but you know when I deep it and that, man done stuff without trying and that. So like, man took his GCSE maths in year 10, got a C. So then it was like, yo, year 11, I'm gonna do the higher paper and aim for an A. Nah, blood. I'm just gonna sit in this exam like this, you get me? And it was raw in the gym. And I remember it was, the girls had PE and that, I was walking past. I was more interested in watching the girls walk past the gym and that in my test, you get me, as a mad thing. But yeah, like when I look back, it was something I took for granted, and being able to pattern in school. There was enough bad men in my school, let's say, but they weren't smart. They were quite dumb.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. When I deep it, like even in the moment I knew there and then, you know, the baddest man, like they would say that he's the baddest man in school and that.
Yeah.
But they never used to move correctly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
That's like goes for most. When you grow older, you realise that, you get me? When you look back, you think, huh? What was he really about, that guy? Who everyone was, I mean, yeah. I know what you're saying. Yeah. So obviously, you're from Handsworth, grew up in Handsworth. Obviously, you're not a gang member. You know what I'm saying? So we all know when you grow up in them inner city areas, that is something that is on, that's cards what's on the table for all of us, no matter who you are. Everybody's got the opportunity and choice if they want it. There's always a point in your life where you probably hang around with certain, and you know, you get a little taste and this is for the youths, because I like to spread these messages, you get me? What deterred you from not joining the gang and you're from that area? Because you know all the people you meant to, it's not like you was shy in Handsworth. You like, people know you was about, you get me? So how did you, because people need to know, because a lot of people need to know, so just because you come from them places doesn't mean you have to, you know what I'm saying? You still can be from there, it's been normal, bro.
I'll just say like everything's a choice, isn't it? Like, as a grown man now, I know like everything in life is absolutely everything. But like, it's a choice. So as a youth, what's my interest? Okay, I want to smoke weed. Girl. Got no pee. You get what I'm saying? Like, so what am I unreaded and then it, like, how am I gonna get my pee? Who's my set? Who's my people? Are my people are cool? Them men are over there doing that. Do I need to do that with them? Nah, I'm over here doing this with my men. Them, you get me? Am I gonna buck up with them and over there doing this? More time? Are we blessed? Yeah, life's good. Like, I didn't need to chase after anything, because much as I was outside, I wasn't someone who felt like I had to prove myself to anyone, because in my little circle, I was just kind of the youngest. So being the youngest and being about anyway, like it was just like, you one of the man them and that, you get me? So like, who am I trying to prove?
You're already got people who you roll with who are older than you, who you can say you look up to already. You get what I'm saying? So I don't really need to go over there to be on their thing when I've already got people.
Yeah.
People like Big Us.
Yeah. But
Yeah, I mean,
Big
like-
Us came to me later on the journey, but like I'm talking like
before that.
From my house, round the corner, boom, my cousin lives there. Round that corner, you get me, I got my next brethren.
Yeah.
Bless. Down the road, got my next brethren. We play football, we play basketball, we listen to
So you
music.
don't really need to stray. I get you, man. I get you, man.
You get
I get
me?
you.
And from early, it was that though.
And
Like,
did your parents as well used to speak to you? Like not like tell you down, but you know, especially
right.
your dad. Then would your dad guide you and say, "Yo,
my dad
know what you're
my
doing."
dad was like he used to just lecture, man. Like, no matter what man done, man got caught at school with a pellet gun and that got suspended for 2 weeks. This is what I was talking about. Saying bad man got snitched on. How you get what I'm saying? Stupid, but like it was more lecture than anything. You get me? So when I look at the man I am now, it's more time because of them reasonings. But man used to sit round. Imagine, I hear this a lot. Like we need to sit round and have dinner with the kids and that. I had to sit round the table with my dad and my mum and have dinner.
It was them kind of things.
You
like
get what I'm saying?
this.
So then when it's like, son, you smoking weed?
No, but you're having that real time though.
No. Like, it's like, come on, son. Like, we already, you know what I mean?
But it's the realness though.
It's the realness.
You see that?
But you know what I'll say to you?
Go on.
It and it's not even a positive thing, but it patterned man up to be able to pattern the system. You get what I'm saying? So if I know I can just swing my parents, then I can swing anything. Like, no one can't talk to me, no teachers, nothing. Because if I believe, like, no one ain't telling me nothing. You get what I'm saying? But that comes to man's detriment.
But you see them things though. Nah, but you see at the same time though, it don't, because for you to stay in line, them things will go in your subconscious without you knowing.
Oh yeah,
so
100%.
without you knowing, them lectures your dad's giving you is taking you through.
I'm a dad fan.
You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So exactly. So them things there are so. This is what I'm saying to you. You don't even know when. So when say this is just a scenario. I'm not saying you was in the one in this scenario. This is just a scenario. Say if someone want to lead you astray and go somewhere and say, "Oh, let's go down there," and you know you're not meant to go down there. Your subconscious has got your dad in there, bro. You get me? You won't know why. No, you're not. I'm not saying you're gonna be thinking you're gonna come to the. No, your dad's not gonna come to your head. Your dad's not gonna come and say, "Oh, my dad said don't go down there."
Nah, I get what you're saying, but I don't think that really patterned in my brain until later. You get me? Like, because I'm a parent now, so you say stuff and you expect it to hit home there and then, but it doesn't. You're gonna have to wait a couple of years or whatever. So, like me, I was outside, like I said, like my peers were more time, everything. If you get what I mean.
Yeah,
like,
course,
you probably see that.
That's what it's like at
you
first.
see, man, now, like, I got tendencies like that, if you get what I mean.
That's what it's like at first, yeah.
It's, yeah, man, we're doing this, we're doing that. Boom, 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 you get what I'm saying? So, I'm hearing what they're saying, but I'm just in one ear, out the other. Let me do my thing until I have to actually come across that road and understand what you're actually saying now. Now it makes sense. Okay, like, one of the biggest teachings my dad told me was like, son, don't think too much, you know. I'm thinking, you have to think. Like anything you do, you have to think, son. But as a big man now I know it's like you can't overthink nothing. Like you overthink, you just you
kill
leave
yourself,
it, yeah, you get me. So I get it now as a man, but in that moment I'm not getting it. So nah, but big up my parents and my mum. I can't even knock my mum. My mum was the straight and narrow. Dad's the creative. Mum's straight and narrow. Let me do what my mum wants me to do. I'll go school, get education. So that was man's drive as well. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Not disappointing your mum, basically.
But I'm going to do it with minimal effort because it's like, it's
But
I
I'm just going to do it to please her.
Yeah, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the journey.
All right, then, cool. So when did you first get into music then?
Like I said, my dad's a drummer in it, so from early, like he's touring, he's going Germany and that, doing gigs and that.
But when I say get into music, I mean for yourself.
Yeah, so knowing that, taking it on board, writing lyrics down for like drum and bass MCs and that. Me and my cousin who came to live with me for a bit.
Oh, so you used to formulate your bars for drum and bass.
Nah, not me. We would write down the artists like that, and MC Detton, bloody Shabba and Skibber and that, write their lyrics down, you know, and spray their lyrics from the tape packs and that. Trigger, them ones there, you get me? But when I started was, my cousin come over from America. That was probably like 97. My cousins will tell me if I'm wrong, but yeah, probably 97. Boom. He's come over from America on some blood thing. Is a blood from Miami. And a mad thing. Smokes hella weed. And raps. Like freestyles just off the top. I'm a youth man. I'm a youth man. Like, yo, cuz, this is sick. Like, these days, he patterned with enough man before I knew anything like MD7. Morris Data, Malik,
like he already knew them kind of thing.
Nah, when he come over,
yeah, he built a link with them.
Yeah, somehow.
Yeah, on his own. Yeah.
Man used to be on the bus, rapping on the 11 all the way
wonder
around
if man
the 11.
used to see him. We must have used to see him.
But then he patterned up with the next guy called Fad from Handsworth.
Okay.
He had a yard, Hampstead Road. That was the base. So me, a couple of them and them used to land there. And them man used to just freestyle and rap and that. Like literally rap. East Coast beats and that. You get me? But rap. I'm talking like go in, you know, like for hours just freestyling, head top thing. Man be like, yo, SG, yo nigga, gotta rap, man. I'm like, bro, what do you mean? Man's like, little pretty boy nigga, I know you got bars, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bro, what do you mean? Like, and then literally it was from that, innit? It was that. I'm not even gonna lie. Big up Fad. Big up my cuz Sharif. Big up friggin' Zadikis in, man. And then from then, man was just beboxing. Literally beboxing on the side of the road and rapping, bro. Rapping, like...
Madman
like,
times.
like rap, like... and then you know them American style rapping type of flows, but it was... We're rapping, though. You get me?
Before went in bars, bro.
And then, I'm sure my cousin got a job and he was working at Q Club, or he went to Harmony. And you see, like, Garage, it was like, no way.
Just came in.
There's a UK setting where I can do this rapping thing on that suits me better than that. You get me? So it's like from
Is that for you? You're saying?
Yeah,
Because obviously you're English.
I've just
he's from
tapped it,
America, so you don't. You
but
can
he
do
showed
that.
man like, yo,
course.
sweet like chocolate. You see with that chocolate boy thing.
Yo,
that is all,
I
man.
had that running. Madman Melos can see. Yo, I had the CD. I had the single, blood. The single, blood. Had the single fan with the chocolate yellow man in the front and that.
Yeah, so from then,
I had
you
that,
get me? It was
boy.
like, man can actually pattern, innit? And then man started writing their own lyrics. And then going to school.
Did you use the, let me try to stop you, did you use the spit your bars to when you used to play like, say you used to play that sweet like chocolate, you spit your bars to that and you're like, oh man, come on fam.
And then
all over the part where she's singing, it's like certain times.
Man don't even know. And then them singles you could get the instrumental.
Bro, you'd have like the tune, a remix and the instrumental.
You get what I'm saying?
So, on a single.
Yeah, bro, like for that then, that's what man was really on as well. And I'm sure I remember you, man, was talking about them singles with Triller and that. You get me, man, bought, what else, man? Freaking Drew Hill. I swear I bought Drew Hill as one of my first CDs and that.
We brought Mariah Carey. We brought Mariah Carey, we brought Diddy, why? But we brought Diddy.
Yeah, but man was on that. Man was on that.
The Locks and Mariah Carey. Honey
Get me.
remix. Man, me lost me on the boss.
I was on a Mace thing. What was that Mace tune? Mace.
Mason Total, yeah, best.
Yeah, Mason Total. Because my cousin used to listen to Total. You get me? So then, like, I used to.
That was the bad boy era, the shiny suits and that.
So during that early stage, man was on that hip hoppy thing, and then patterning through with this.
But at the same time, you can hear this garage sound to it.
Yeah,
That's like what's
so
for
I'm
man.
going that way now.
Yeah,
I'm going that way. So
yeah.
By the time man's got to what? Yeah, end of school, I'm probably the only guy doing like writing bars, doing my thing like that.
So by the time you got to end of school, you're spitting now, innit?
Yeah, just spraying bars.
Okay. So that brings us to the Don Corleone crew. Because when I was speaking to AS1 the other day, and he was saying, yo, you know SG was around from the beginning, innit?
The beginning.
So I'm saying, which SG? He said, SG, blood. I met SG first year. We used to have a little spitting crew, me, him, Brasco, They're in the back of Rosca's yard.
Bucky
and that. The Don Corleone crew. Rosca, you get me? Mad. I used to mash up the place. I was saying, don't, like, in the garage and that, in the back and that, yeah.
Serious, like I swear, was it a one deck or a one CD thing and a mixer? And that was it. So man can chop. You get me? So man ain't actually mixing, you know, but man I just chop there, chopping and running tune, you know.
The rhythm,
Bro, listen to me. See Ace and Brasco, I'm not even gonna lie, like,
them
man there, rolling tongue,
when they speed it up, when they speed it up.
Bro,
when they
and
speed up,
man got the tempo.
Yeah,
and
fast.
Bucky, big up Bucky, see my brethren Bucky, and he's a big part at the beginning for me. He went to my school, St. John Moore, but it was a year below. But when we left school, we kind of patterned.
But Bucky was a big DJ, because I used to like about Bucky? Like, when I say the big DJ, you know, it's like, okay, I remember I did a set one time, I used to spit as well.
Yeah.
With Caps, one you call Caps, you
decent
DJ. Right, Hockley,
Yes.
and the court, I think, like, one of their Caps' family members used to like how I speak. You get me? It's like, yo, you mad, need to come up to my cousin's yard and that. And then we went up there and Bucky was there, man done a set. You get me?
I probably was there.
More time, I don't even know, I didn't know you
there.
You get me? Early days, there's a few man inside the bedroom, you get me?
Bucky, real one. That's my good guy, bro. Trust me. So, he would be there. We'd all be there, and it's like, man would all speed up the tempo on the drum and bass to the fastest, bro. And man are going hard, like going nuts, bro. So that little Don Collie pad there, it was like a dojo. It was like the training grounds. Because bear in mind, I'm still a fan, listening to man on radio. Vader, big up Vader, DAZ, Matrix at 4 till 6 show every Sunday.
Crazy,
bro. I was a fan. No, I'm not taking it from no one else, but you see that set there, I had to laugh.
It was the main, it was the main one.
Yeah, and they was like Vader was a big influence, I feel like, and Daz and Devilman on how man came through. Yeah. If you get what I'm saying, like, you actually showed me, yo, there's an actual path, and use that as smashing it, fam. So yeah, that was a big foundation.
So when did you link up with Big Us?
Big Us come semi
around them times.
Little later though.
Oh yeah.
Because them days I'm not even at uni, bro.
Okay.
I'm still.
So was you going college or anything?
Yeah, I was going college, went to St. Philip's, get me linked up with, you get me a couple man, what was college? Then I went to Solihull. I went to Solihull College, I'm a ones for my second year,
Just to get stuck in?
Bro, I thought I was going to the college that my next brethren that I went to school with was going, but it was a different one. Now this one was like 2,000 students, about 10 black people though. Yeah. It's mad, bro. Yeah. But then, found my feet, linked up with Caps's brother, AC, Adrian.
Yeah.
So then that's how I patterned with Caps and that. Okay. So now I'm going to Caps's yard doing sets. You get what I'm saying? Bringing the man them. You get me? So that was mad. So man was consistently just doing the music, obviously going oxygen rooms, doing the thing. And then, man kind of came off the scene, innit? Because I went to Liverpool uni, went there in my ones, bam. Patterned up, didn't really do well in uni, and this is the thing, like man say academic, and this is why I don't big up myself like that, because I say I went through just very, very lazy. So all the people that's on stuff, or the youngers, just apply yourself. At least try to apply yourself, so at least you can say, you know what, I tried, but don't just wing it and just go through without putting in any effort, because I'll say that now, but I put in effort to other things, and that's what I really wanted to learn. So when I went to Liverpool, I weren't really doing the uni. I was more time learning the culture, and I found that fascinating. The way man patterned in Liverpool was different. We got Liverpool because that kind of built man. Okay. You get me? So, and then when man came back, man was still on the music, doing his thing. Went to uni in Brum, still lapsy-daisy in, but trying to pattern the music with the man them, because man had the crew.
Yeah, because that's what I was going to say. How was you juggling the music and the education? At this time, was you still a hobby?
Everything was so.
Or are you? Is it a hobby that you're trying to pursue though? Can you see a little light in it?
We had a crew called Down and Dirty, and Down and Dirt. Yeah. Bam.
Who was in there?
Me, Bucky, Drama, Cookie, Siege, all the TG Shower Face, couple others, you get me? We was doing our thing. We was at Oxygen, was doing our thing. Timberwolf, C4 DJ, not my guy, but he was a DJ. You get me? And we was on stuff. We used to pattern up with NODB. We used to do stuff with Leisha. Big up Timber. Got to the point where we was doing stuff at his yard. He had a set up in his yard. So man was always doing that. But for me, it was more of, where are we going though? What are we doing? I'm trying to push it. It wasn't getting to where we needed to go, if you get what I'm saying. So what happened for me on my journey with the music was I linked up with Papes.
Oh.
Because Papes
was he your brethren anyway?
Nah,
though?
yeah, but he was in Down and Dirts to a point, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
So it's like, yo, but now Papes has got a studio. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so it's like,
I remember he got that first studio.
and then now Papes is making rhythm. Now we can make tunes. So Power Rhythm, Bad Boy Rhythm, Soul Rhythm. Yeah, which had all the man them on the tune. You get me? So we're making tune now. But then it was like I got sucked into the mentoring thing, because where the studio was, the guy who ran that had a mentoring agency. So it was like, yo, SG, I see you coming to the studio every day to link, man. Have you ever thought about applying yourself to do this? All right,
so at this point, though, sorry to cut you. Have you graduated or?
Nah, like I said.
You still going uni?
Nah, so
You
basically,
stopped?
when I went to Liverpool, it was a year there on the course, and then I tell you straight, the course tutor was like, you know what, you can't even continue with this course, you know. That's how poor. That's how poor. So like I'm saying, man didn't apply.
Okay.
And how man even got into uni was winging it, bro.
Yeah.
So like minimal effort. So it was like, yeah. So I'm saying, apply yourself if you really want to do something. But what I learned from going to uni was that there's a whole world outside of this educational system that I kind of like. And through studying sociology in college, I liked certain things about life, and I like to study that through my own eyes, if that makes sense. So I found that fascinating. Even when certain times I've linked you, back in the day, I used to just roll with man. You know what I mean? Because I like to study how man move. You know, like how a certain part.
I was mad. I was.
Yeah, but I don't even need to go into that.
I was mad.
You know what I mean? But
I was a mad man, but yeah. Yeah, man. All right, cool then. So, baseline.
Baseline came about.
Because
that was like the blessing. It was like, you know what? Man are raving, listening to drum and bass, and then man showed man a CD. I'm sure it was Educate. I swear man went to Wolves to one party. We got Jay. Yeah, he was with me. It was Papes there. A couple man. We've landed at the party. They're playing the EJ set, baseline. I'm like, yeah, you know, like, the party's nice, yeah. You know, the party's nice. I'm saying this is what everyone's getting down to. Because prior to this, man's been drum and bass, you get me? Boom. Saying, yeah, this is good. Boom. My next brother saying, okay, cool. You know, there's this thing going on up Leeds. Big up Smiley, big up Big D. Bam. Safe. Next thing I know, not even Leeds. Mad. It's a town.
Sorry. Didn't want to see it.
All right, Shin.
I always sounded.
Shin. Nah, allow man.
I'm gonna allow you still.
Yeah. Listen,
listen, carry on.
Yeah,
carry on.
Yeah, big up man like Shin. Big up man like Smiley and that. Pattern man says, yo, there's one little event up a place called Dewsbury. Some venue called Sheridan's and that. And I saying, all right, safe, let's roll. We got Jay. Jay's got this Vito, Mercedes Vito. Yeah? You know the Vitos, tinted windows.
Mercedes Vito.
Yeah, it's like a mini, like
the minimal thing.
Yeah, like a
small,
780 thing, you get me? Tinted windows and that, man saying, yeah, man. Obviously, me and Jay's rolling tight, you get me? He said, yeah, man, take the thing, you get me? So we're going up there in that. You, me, Shin, Big Us, Jala, Smiley.
This is War Boss, Tour Boss crew.
This is how it's starting.
All right, go on.
Can you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, go on.
Now we're driving up to there, in this.
Boss.
So yeah, vibes. Yeah, it's mad. Okay. Yo, don't mess about on the roads. You get me? Man was young. Man are driving up there, and I'm the driver. You know? Driving up there, everybody's getting wavy in the back. Bam, we're hitting this place. When I say it's down one crooked, little, dirty alley, yeah, but there's a massive queue, fam. I'm thinking, what's this? See, when you go inside, it's like a little shub, not even a shubs, but you get me? It's like a little bar, but the ceiling's low. You get me? It's hot, it's ram. The music's thumping, fam. Beer gal, everyone's, bro. I'm saying, what's this, bro? The tunes are going ham, fam. Bro, you know, like everyone, I ain't experienced nothing like this in my life at this time. I'm saying, yo, there's beer, man them skanking. You know how it was, you know how it is in Brum, man them ain't really skanking. Everyone's about, but we're not like vibing, you know what I mean? I'm saying, the baddest of baddest man them are in there skanking. And that was my first interaction. Like, I'd been to Niche before that, sick, but you see that going there, it was a different vibe, fam. Differently, and everyone was blessed. Like, everyone you see or you speak to or so with vibes, that's what you're on. So I'm like, okay, cool, get down with this. And as an MC, it was something I didn't even want to MC to, because the vibe was that sick.
Party.
You just wanna party. So then, having that as a, introduction to baseline, it was like, yeah, safe. I'm down with this. We was going there every week. Now we're linking up with certain man. There's Midlands man, linking up with M&T, Juju. You get me? M&T, boom, MC. All right then, me and him are tight now. Yo, SG, cool. I don't even want to get into how the is formulated, but man used to have baseline parties, fam. Used to rent out a house, run tune, invite our personal guests, if you get what I'm saying, and have our own parties. And man got boss off. And one day I'm there like, yo, yes. Yo, everything was, yes, but man's boss. Like, I'm boss up, but like the way man's was flowing, because man will get drunk and just freestyle, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So the way man's was boss up and flowing, it's just everything's, yes. So that was the vibe. And from there, M&T's hollered me one day like, yo, SG, you ready to make this tune? Yeah, safe. Flew down from Brum, went to Total's yard. Big up DJ Total, you get me? And that was it. Like, M&T's already got the hook down. I'm like, swear down. Yeah, I look fresh, like, yes. Black ones, brown ones, yes. I'm saying, yeah, I'm working with this. Boom, write my verse. The rest was history. It's like, okay, cool. We've got a baseline tune. This isn't even what I wanted. I just wanted to party, but now man's got a baseline tune and man's getting recognition now. So
what happened? Did it start getting spin around in the dances?
In the dances, on the CDs, get me EJ Total. It's going off. Now I'm like, recognition. Yeah. People, bookings. Yeah, not even bookings, but...
Not bookings yet.
Nah, because it was still...
fresh.
Yeah. So then, M&T would more time get a booking with Total.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? DJ, MC combo and that. But I'm still just enjoying partying, fam. Like, but you lot know me now. Now I can say, yo, you know who I am? I'm SG, bro. Yes. Everything's yes, a man's pattern.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And yeah, then Slick Dunn kind of approached me and was like, yo, S.
Yeah, because that's what I was going to say next. Oh, yes. How did it come about?
Yeah, Bass Boy. But how did man initially pattern with Bass Boy? I don't even know, but it got to a point where like...
Bass Boy's just about...
Yeah. But then it was like, me, Bass Boy, Big Us, we was tight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Bass Boy's about.
Yeah, well, I can't even
about.
think how man actually initially patterned. But when we did, it was like, yo, man are good. And Bass Boy was recording in his yard and making tune after tune after tune. Yeah, you get me? Have luck and that, you get me? But
I missed it all, still was in the can, but whole scene.
Yeah, that was...
Come at the end of it. I didn't go to one party in Leeds, not one E-Top party, not one As It Is TV, not nothing.
See, big up As It Is TV, Dumpy. Yeah, there was a lot. You know what? And then imagine...
I'll come out at the end, yeah. I'll come out, yeah. I think True had like a couple of birthday bashes and the scene is it was grime time again. I swear.
Yeah, that's
seriously?
what happened.
I'm telling you.
It came, it went, and then it was back to grime. But
Missed
bro,
it all, man.
you missed.
I was pissed, bro.
missed a lot,
Don't
you
think I'm happy. I was pissed. Yo, every time I
Yeah.
hear this story, I'm like, yo, shut up, man. I don't want to hear it, man.
It's mad.
There was some
But you
mad
know,
stories, man.
it's mad, yeah. But we didn't even capitalize how we should have. But that's another story. But it was fun,
And it was new.
and there was appreciation.
And I'm a
and
kids, bro.
I wouldn't say I was a kid.
You are.
Well, I was 2006. I was what, 22? No, 2007 when I made him. Yes, I was 23.
You're a kid.
Young still.
I was young.
23 is a youth, bro. That's a youth, man. You say a 23-year-old now, yo, that's a youth, man, bro.
Yeah, I was definitely living life because I was working in the schools as well.
Yeah.
So imagine,
I'm not saying you weren't living life,
Listen
I'm
to
just
me.
saying you're a youth, though.
Man's working in the schools with the youths, bro. And I'm partying all weekend, going to work on Monday, landing in the
And the
school.
youths know you in the school.
I'm saying to the youths that, nah, they don't know because it's primary school. I'm working in the
Oh,
primary. I
okay.
consciously took the decision to say, nah, I'm not doing the
Can't
secondary.
go secondary, you know, it would have been peak,
But I was
innit?
programming the youths from early with the music. You get me? From early. Like, I used to work with, like, Little Ash. He was a youth. I'm letting the youths them hear my tunes, you know. Like, oh yes. Playing my tunes and that. But yeah, man was passionate about the music. Cause yeah, to balance that with work, it was serious though.
It was serious, innit?
It was definitely serious.
And then also family life, because you're a family man.
Yeah, that came later. Wow, that
That came around then.
Yeah, came.
The family man came around when I first met you.
When did you come out?
I came out 2009. And I was seeing about 2020, Trilly go on that run. The beginning of the run, Trilly, when I was 2010 and 11.
Yeah, that was
Around when you had the blue Corsa.
Yeah.
Remember? When you pulled up on the back road.
The blue
On the back road, Dudley Rose, me, YG, and Trilly was there. You pulled up. It was the first time I got introduced to you. You get me?
Blue Corsa,
Yeah.
you know, that Corsa went around the country.
All
fam,
right,
like,
then, so-
hard.
Then with the time thing, yeah. You get me?
And I don't credit myself. I was saying to C4, like, sometimes man's are so focused on the journey and just moving on the journey and looking at the now. Don't really look back and think, you know what, Esh, you rather did that, you rather did this. Like,
But this is why this is the purpose of this.
I get it, but man's a big man now. Man needs to be doing that back then. Because I'm
Nah,
not
it's
gonna
never
lie.
too late.
It's like, nah, I know it's not too late. And I move with that positive thing anyway.
You
but
still have to, because what it is, yeah, is to go forward, you have to know what was, you know what I'm saying to you? So
yeah.
this to me, this is like therapy, you get me? You get things out without knowing, you get what I'm saying to you?
Facts.
So obviously, like you said, you looking at you thinking, well, you probably even watch this back and think, whoa, wait there, for real, I'm that. But that will give you a boost to do something more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how it go. So yeah, so all right then. Cool. The music, obviously the bass line dies out. Not dies out because it's not dead now, it's still running. But it kinda it's got its niche market now. It is what it is. It's in its place. If you like it, you like it. You still can go to these venues and these places. It's still gonna be running. Man, it's still getting bookings and that. You know, there's a YouTube out there, it's still running. Today, still running. Still running. But obviously, it's not the same though, innit? It's not as
It changed.
out there.
It changed probably like, I swear it was like 2, 10, 12. Well, between 10 and 12.
10,
yeah.
man.
The man that made this
Started
sound
getting
called
mad.
UKB,
Yes.
get me, which had a garage beat, which I was feeling.
I remember.
But with the bass line sounds.
Apostle's a big fan of it. He tried to push it
I liked
hard.
I liked it. I definitely liked it. Fizzled out.
Quickly.
Grimes come about. Triller's doing funky.
Yeah. Trilly's doing
get-
funk and grime.
Yeah.
Trilly's
In
doing
London. He's doing bits in London.
Trilly's doing grime because I've come out and I'm saying to Triller, I don't want to do none of this stuff. I just want to do grime, please.
Yeah, and the new man, the pattern. You
get
listen, next thing I know, Grime Squad, but I'm about to get me
and
to remember
everything,
for me. And
beer stuff, now you there.
I'm there. I'm like, everything that's going
there,
on,
man.
I'm there. But, mate, like, I feel like I was saying this to C4 earlier, that self-belief at that moment in time was a bit low.
Yeah.
And I weren't trying to push myself out to do too much. It was about, though. Because you'll see stuff and I'm there.
You was
Like
devout.
the minibus trip to, where did we go? Big up Flush UK Media. That was the next part of the journey.
Yeah. Because he's a part of that as well.
Yeah, you get me. Big up Speedy, Bass, Envy. You know what I mean? Was doing bits, but I was always kind of. I felt like I was a bit shy, and because I had my job to uphold as well, working in the school, I weren't really.
It's a bit different.
Yeah, and now I'm settling down, and that like all my bars are a bit of a gallon profanity.
Yeah.
It was all a contradiction to myself.
To what you're doing.
Yeah, so it was like.
And you was elevating in life at a different. So what I'm trying to say to you, it's mad because we're just doing what we were doing, not realizing you're in the background because you're with man, but you're in the background, on a whole nother journey.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm saying. Like,
you're
looking
nice,
at... Because remember, everyone, it's what you're doing, because what you're doing, is getting everything in check, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Because you know when you say that, it's mad now. Big up, because this is what I'm saying. I have to... Now I'm recognising what I go on, because them times there, man was patting in his yard.
That's what I'm saying.
And I didn't, 2012, just had my whoosh, life's moving different. Like, wow.
That's what I'm saying to you.
Different things was getting accomplished.
Well, I had a youth by them times, and you know what I'm saying? And so, everyone does things at different times, innit? So, that's what I'm saying. Other people probably choose to do what you've done at a different time. You get me? You chose to do it then, which is probably better. Better to get them things out of the way. You get me? I'm saying to you, the best earlier, the better you get me. So that's what I'm saying. When we're doing that, pursuing that, you're so that's what I'm saying to you, remember, you're securing what's going on. Remember, we're chasing a dream that can secure the same kind of things, but it's not guaranteed. Then you see, like when people say, so you have to have something to fall back on.
Now I get you.
You were still doing what men are doing, but you also didn't forget the thing that don't forget. So you have to just in case this don't work. Yeah, of course, bro. It's just real.
I was in autopilot. Like man's working in the school, doing music, whatever else, hustling, just doing it though.
Yeah.
Like I gotta do it. Just gotta do it. You get what I'm saying? And this has got to be done.
Roll back, man. But
then you know it is. I came across certain teachings from early, rich dad, poor dad, certain things that kind of put man in the mindset. So as much as I'd say like, I could have been academically smart, as much as I didn't get to where I could have been. I'm smart. I'm very smart.
Yeah, but you're saying you're saying you didn't get to where you could have been, but you've got there.
Nah, academically. When I say like with a degree and whatever,
I know,
which I chose not to do, but from the foundation that I was given, I took a lot on and chose to learn what I wanted to learn.
But the degree, would you say it went to your detriment or in your benefit? I would say in your benefit because, all right, the reason why I'll say this is this because people will go and get the degree to go and do what I see you doing now. Remember, I know you personally, so. So I see what you're doing now.
I tell you what.
So now let me just finish. So look now then. Yeah. You've, like you said, chose your own path, with your own mind, your own lane to do what you had to do, because it works for you, and your family and that, and also your freedom. Remember, you got music, all the things you got doing, but you've got to where there's people who've got a degree who are still not achieved some of the things I've seen you achieve. You know what I'm saying? So I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a bit,
and
it's mad.
I tell you, the biggest thing that stopped me from pursuing, going down the academic path was Rich Dad Poor Dad, and I read that while I was at uni.
That's what stopped me.
I was like, but then Nado, give me your right hand because I don't you get me, man. Right, just listen. I seen you put up your thing today, so I have to. You get me? Big up you. So Nado's second year done, third year is. Done up, clocking up his degree. So like, you get what I'm saying? And that's what I want to show the people them that, like, you can do it. And for me, that's why I look back and say it's a detriment. Only because it's light work, fam. You will come and clock that. Like my next brethren, all right then, Jala was on the journey. See, big ass me, Jala, Warbus, Torbus, mad thing. Like, was party goers, you get me? A man's gone and took a next path, Jala, big him up, and just clocked up the thing light work, bro. Like when they say gone through the system, got a first in civil engineering. Yeah. So I have to big him up.
Yeah,
like, and to me, like, enough of the people that know me through the baseline scene will know how man are. So to hear that from a man and that, and it's like, but it was light work, and now you've got stability. So the journey I'm taking is, all right then, it's down to me, and it like, if I don't secure this or make this work, the bread ain't getting put on the table. It's not like I turn up, I do what you tell me to do, I get paid. Like, I've got to put a whole infrastructure in place, make sure that things working right, make sure it's... you get what I'm saying? And a lot of the time, it's groundwork.
Same thing.
You get what I'm saying? So I do salute and big up everyone that's went down the path. Big us. Yo, like, man, show, man. Like, and as a man, I'm learning now. Education's key.
Big ass is smart, because what Big Ass does is Big Ass will play both sides of the fence. You get what I'm saying? So Big Ass will be on an entrepreneurial thing, and he'll still be in the system.
I'm not even saying be in the system, but I'm just trying to bring it back to...
Big Ass man will hold a job, but he's still got his ventures going on the side. You know what I'm saying to you?
All I'm trying to do is bring it back to the education, because with the knowledge you can do. So like, I've clapped myself as a people person, connect the dots. So I know that you do this, I know that he does that. I can connect the dots in it. And I'll know that if I need to know anything, the people that know it, so the people that's been through the education will happily give me the information that I need to know. So that's where I feel like, cool, I don't have to go down that path of going through the education, if you know what I mean, because I'm still getting educated if I choose to, because it's all about sourcing the information.
And for yourself, I'm saying to you, so, bro, trust me.
But yeah, back to the music.
So, not even back to the music, bro. Carl, we move on to SG Removals. You get me? Obviously, SG Removals says what it is. It's a removal company.
Yes.
And how did you start it, and why did you decide to start it?
So man was doing the schools now, so it's 11 years in. I'm like, yo, man's a mentor. Man's not really on no big pay. I've already accomplished, like getting my house. I'm settled down. Like, yo, I'm learning the educational system a bit too much now. I'm like, you know what? I don't really agree with a lot of what's going on in this educational system, the British educational system, what's going on, being someone who's inside. So it was conflicting with my ideology. So I said, you know what, I'm going to have to kind of back away from this, because to be fair, it's not providing what I need for my family. I'm on minimal pay, but the biggest thing was the reward I would get from the families that I'm supporting, if that makes sense.
Yep.
So like, money can't, I'll say this now, I'll see kids that I used to mentor at the age of 9, 10, I see them now 22 and they're just like, yo, thank you, sir, you're right. They calling me
money
sir.
Can't buy them.
Money can't, nothing can talk to that. So yeah, I give thanks for the time that I spent in the schools, but I realised, you know what, I got to do what's right for me. And knowing what I knew, like I said, reading Rich Dad Poor Dad, so many things, and just and moving with my business mind, I was like, yo, I gotta do something. And then I'll tell you straight, a man owed me fee, yeah. And if I had the rubbish removal thing, and he's like, yo, S, you need to be on this, you know. Like, trust me, rare. He showed me a little setting that made me think, okay, cool. Boom. I said, safe, I'm gonna buy a van. I'm still working at the school to support the van though. These times, this guy that's doing it, he's like renting and leasing and it.
Sorry to cut you. What year was this? Because I think I remember.
2017.
No.
So like I'm at the school. It's probably like June. School like so. These times I'm ready to say that I'm handing in my thing. I'm leaving. You get me? That summer, July. You get me? 2017. I think I got the van June. Boom.
Yes, I went away the month after. So
boom. I bought this van. My man started patting in me jobs. Big up Pete, man. Trust me, you're not even gonna lie. Like, started patting in me jobs. I'm saying, yo, maybe this can work. This can work, innit? Like, he's like, yo, yes, you've just bought a van. Like, the way he's looking at me, how I've bought a van, I'm thinking, I've bought the van because you said, yo, bank and pattern. Like, this is what I'm on. So, from there, I kind of clocked it, gave me many links, man, big him up. And man just believed in it and then thought, you know what? And then, you know what, I spoke to her, man. I was about to go to check my brethren, sitting outside, saw my brethren, AJ. I was going, yo, well, I want this, what you saying? I'm saying, yo, got my business and that. Man said, yo, all right, then I'm going to pattern you to this website. So he's put me on People Per Hour. He says, yo, you know what you need to do? Get a website done. Listen, go on this website. And like, now do it now. Like, all you do is put up an ad. Someone will get back to you and they'll say they can do it and they'll give you a price like that they can do it for. You choose who you want to do it. Bam. I'm saying, okay, swear down. I said, need flyers. He goes, yeah, do it on here as well. Like, do it now. These times, I'm still in two minds of going to check my brethren, you know. See the way and then my man's took me. He said, come chill with man for a minute. Like, certain people that he was linking that moment, yeah. Like, he was doing his own little business thing, like legal, proper thing. I've seen a footballer come link him in a Bentley. So the next man come link him in a Porsche. Then he's speaking to me saying, yo, I think I was in my van as well. So he's like, what do you do? And like the conversation I'm having with my man, yeah, but he's got a big business, bro. Like, I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was a proper thing. But the way I'm conversing with my man, it kind of put me on my toes and made me have to think where I want it to go. And it like made me think, yo, what am I doing? And what it can accomplish. So I was like, you know what? Safe. And from then, got my website done, got my flyers done. There was a bin strike in Brum at the time. Done a flyer for the bin strike, like boom, you get me? Let me capitalize on this. And man was flowing. Pete stopped giving me jobs. He didn't need to give me jobs. I didn't even want to feel like I was pressuring a man. And my business just started growing, and I thought, you know what? And the mad thing was, it was growing from word of mouth.
Yeah.
And one thing about me, I don't spend money, man. I don't like to spend money. Like I said, that only child thing, selfish, but I don't know. I'm selfish to myself, it's mad. So like, man, don't really want to spend, so I don't even want to spend on marketing. So now I'm just trying to do this off the back. But what I've realised is the growth of it now.
You have to start spending at some stage.
100%. Like, basically, it's this. I was saying to C4.
Get away with it at the beginning.
What did I say all through this? A man's kind of coasted through life. Man's kind of tried to take the shortcuts. And this is what I'm telling the people, then put your 100 in. Because, listen, I've said to myself the other day, I said, yo, have I ever put 100 into this SG removals thing? The answer was no. So I'm like, yo, okay, I can't back out of something or give up if I haven't put the 110 in. I can't be moaning about I ain't seen the results if I ain't put 110 in.
You have to
so
go mad.
I'm going to put the 110 in and either learn the lesson or win, bro. There's no other option. So, bam, that's what man's on. And to be honest with you, it's light work, bro. Like, and like I says, I believe I'm smart enough to navigate and move through this entrepreneurship. If you get what I'm saying. So like, when I say it's light work, it's just apply. Like, one thing I'm wearing, big up Bama, my brother, love ya. You get me? His last voice note was to man. His last voice note was, I'm saying to, I said to him, yo, I just want to do better or whatnot. And he's come back with, bro, just do more. Just do more. Yeah? Speedy was like, big up Speedy. As Speedy says, do more. And in your terms, SG, you will do better. So for me, like, even with the music, I could have done more. So I can't look back and say, you know what, wow, how comes there's...
It's always
like,
down to yourself.
Yeah. I don't believe in excuses, although you might hear them from man. I'm just going to give you the reason why I didn't want to do that.
Other people, no.
Yeah, it's all down to man. And yeah, do more now. So I do believe that's the message. I'm going to carry that on my heart and know that, you get me? It's a serious thing. Do more, man.
So, before we close, getting back into the music, because you still releasing music? Are you still performing? You still performing? How you finding it, man? How are you finding the music? What the music game? Do you listen to the youths them coming through, the new generation, the rap?
Yeah, I try. Come on, Nades. We're us in it. So like,
yeah, but I'm not the people making the people.
Yeah, like, you get me? I'm probably not as tapped in as Nades because Nades be showing me about the drill. Yo, SG. This K-trap thing. Come on, blood. Come on, blood. Yeah,
you have to, you get me? I don't agree with a lot of the things that they're saying and doing, even though some of the things that they're saying that they're doing, especially when it comes to the hustling side, I can't really say them because I used to be like that. You get what I'm saying? So I understand you're on a journey, down a path. You get me? When it's time for them they will get where they need to get to. You get me? But the main thing for me, bro, is to change in lives, bro, and generational wealth for a lot of the first of them. It's gonna be a lot of generational wealth for a lot of them first in their family.
What I would say is then,
and a lot of them, not all of them, a lot of them are investing right.
Okay.
In other things other than the music. You get me? So you got man, I got whatever kick games, and you got man, I got I don't know, man. You know, all kinds of stuff.
But you see, with a lot of them,
get
they're
me?
still attached to the road. Like, I don't think that there's a clear enough picture that we can send the education down to the youths of, yo, we can actually clock this legal game. And this is what I love about my little set now then. Cause my man, them, that's what we're on, innit? Like, yeah, all right then, yeah, the road. But yo, listen, there's this legal infrastructure that man can actually capitalize on right now. All this country ever cares about is that you're paying your tax, bro. You could do anything under the sun, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. And this is what I love, like even with the weed thing, that's how it's sliding under the... All it matters is about tax, bro. You get me? And I feel like the education is key, and that's what I'm saying. So if you all want to be bosses and entrepreneurs, learn about the money, innit? Just learn about the money, learn about the positive investments, and switch up the hustle, because there's a different narrative, and that's why I have to lock off from certain things now consciously. But subconsciously, I'm always gonna like certain musics then, because soon as the beat drops or I hear that little bass and that, and it's mad, I'm tapped in, because I'm programmed, fam. I'm gonna throw my hands up, bro. Like, you know, like...
I mean, it is. I'm old school, so when I'm in my personal space, I won't necessarily listen
or what I
to
choose.
them,
Yeah. I won't choose to listen to that. You get
I will
what I'm
listen
saying?
to my thing, what I grew up on, and them kind of things.
But
And
now, because I'm making my music now, so like I've just had to switch like the bass side. So now I'm like, yo, well I come up on garage, so I'm making garage. It's like, yo, boom. And now I'm like, there was a big point in my life, probably just before lockdown, going through lockdown, man's on a spiritual thing. So it's like, yo, let me give a positive message. So now man's trying to deliver good music with a positive message. Me and Ace been reasoning, message music. What the elders taught us, message music. So that's where we're trying to go.
When I start making music again, that's what it's gonna be. Because we know better, bro. We know what we're talking about. We're big men as well. We can't.
Wait, what was your tune that I reposted the other day?
Go get it.
Go get it.
If you got a 9 to 5.
Listen to me. That was on my shuffle, bro.
If you got a 9 to 5, if you
Brother,
got, you know what I'm saying?
I play Apple Music
man
Shuffle.
was already spending them messages for a long time.
You get me?
But when I do music again, it's only going to be positive. Me, like, it's only message, because obviously, man's at a certain age, man. Man's at a certain level. Man's at a certain consciousness, certain awareness.
That's the next thing.
You can't go back. You know, it don't make sense. You know, it's crazy. You get me? So
your spirit don't even take to certain things naturally.
Anyway,
like,
bro, I couldn't spit. This is why I don't spit, because I can't. Some of the bars that I used to have, and I can't spit them bars, bro.
You see, like, all right then.
Because that's not me, bro. You know what I mean?
You see,
it's not me now.
Screamer, big up Screamer.
Trust me.
Get me, legend. Bam.
Tell me, yeah.
I've got a new thing. But you see the tune that, like, I had a reasoning with my brethren the other day. Now he's an old school man, them big up Chobs, Woolery, all the man them. Like, man used to do sets in them man's yard. Big up Madski. Used to bring man like Flair, D-Double, Shawnee B. He used to bring certain man down back in the day. This is what man used to pattern as well. But boom, Chobs has said to man, yo, S, I don't like this nice guy. I don't like this nice MC that you've become, because obviously he knows where I'm from in it, but he's actually made me realize, okay, let me just tap into that hunger, because that's what it was. That's what you heard when man was spraying back then. There was a hunger. Now man's, like he said, oh yo, you, family man. Da, da, da. I'm just floating on the beats and just being nice. So like he said that to me and I took it personal. I'm not even gonna lie. So then. So this next tune, a man sent me a tune and said, yo, SG, I want you on this. I heard the tune. It's like a garagey thing. The bass is mad. I'm saying, yo, I'm bringing that back. I'm like, bust off the thing. Played it to Screamer. Screamer's like, yeah, but you see, when I'm saying bust off the thing, my intention ain't like, I'm not busting off the strap, but I'm going to use it as a metaphor.
I know, but it's mad. That's why I came out. I just gave him the
mind games.
I just gave him the camera rhythm. I just gave him the camera rhythm.
Because that's what the youths want.
Shouted off on the camera rhythm and just left them like that. You get me? And now I'm a podcast guy. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, Nate, that we need you, bro. Because you see, like his energy's unmatched. Your energy's unmatched.
Podcast guy.
C4, would you say his energy? His energy's unmatched.
I like
as an MC. Now your energy's mad still. But Nade's is different.
Naturally.
All right then. So And like, I don't even think, reasoning you don't, use that don't see. You don't, like, listen, use that don't see what I know and C4 knows on this. You get the calm nades. You get me what nades? You lit.
Certain times, but when I get lit though, on here, it's mad.
Yeah, but I still
I
feel
start
like...
moving mad.
Nah, but that nades,
Vader
when,
one
you
started
know the
moving.
nades in the camera, when it's like this.
Yeah. That was mad. That was mad. Them times it was
Triller's
mad.
birthday in the dungeon.
I was in the
big
jungle them
C4
times.
mashed up that. Like, that set there, that Triller set.
Them times
You know that set there?
Them
Legend?
times.
Was it Grime Blog, innit? Yeah, in Big Ass's studio.
Them times I was in the jungle, bro. I was in the forest them times.
Yeah, man. Nah, it was. I was on the road with him for a
in
minute.
the
I was on the road with him. I was just a passenger, you know. Nades is telling me bare stories like, yo, my man.
Come on. I'm the chin, the black mountain, the black I'm in the water, camouflage. I'm in the...
That's a predator.
I'm outside. Lurking.
Nah, but big up them because you know what it is as well.
Come a long way, man.
The journey, and that's why I say the journey, but I was saying to C4 earlier, the journey is mad. We have to kind of sometimes stop halfway along the journey and look back just to know and continue with the journey
come a long
forward.
way,
You get
man.
me? Because when you forget, you kind of forget who you are.
It's a learning, bro. Trust me, you come up as a young, certain things are missing from your life. But it's all learning. You get me? It's all about. This is the thing, though. You have to learn, because if you don't learn, you're gonna keep making the same mistakes, same mistakes, until you get to a point in life here where you can't go back. You know, certain things. You get to that point where this is how you get them bookie, man. This is how you get them, man. When you see you're on your dad, you said, yo, you see my man. That used to be my brethren back in the day. I mean, he was a dope. Everyone used to have all the gallop, and I was asking for £5 outside the bookie.
Yes, man.
You get me? You can't keep on gallant, this, that, and party. You got to at some stage, bro. There's nothing wrong with that.
It's true.
There's nothing wrong with it, but I'm saying there's you have to balance it. And so it has to be at some stage where, and there has to be some things in your life what you're taking serious, or there's some plan or some investment, something that you're doing, bro. The plan, bro, something that you're doing, bro. You get what I'm saying, Cha? So whether you're getting paid from it now or not, you get me? You just keep going. You get what I'm saying, Cha? And you get me? You'll make your way.
And that's why I big you up, fam,
stick to
because
it,
the man's told me the plan for the reasoning from early, and it was
this
like...
This is my thing. You know what I'm saying to you? This is
get me?
people like it or not.
Salute
this is
the
my
reasoning,
thing.
because this was my little reasoning, so it was a nice little...
You know what I'm saying to you? No, it's mad, it's mad. But yeah, on that note, with Dan, you know, my brother, big up still, car. Yeah, man, it's a good reason them people
man,
can learn from this one, you get me?
Come on, bro.
So on that note, this is the Reasoning Podcast. I'm your host, Rasnado. SG there.
Bam.
C4. Big us in the building. Chill in the next room. We're out.
This is the reasoning, come have a reason. This is the reasoning, let's have a reason. This is the reasoning, come have a reason. This is the reasoning, let's have a reason.